The world of Dragon Ball Z was never truly safe, but this was a threat unlike any Goku had ever faced. It began subtly, a strange new virus spreading through the galaxy. Initially dismissed as a minor ailment, but this was no ordinary flu. It was a pathogen that twisted the very essence of life, turning its victims into ravenous, unthinking husks. Goku, ever the protector, was on a mission to a distant planet, investigating unusual energy readings. He found a small, isolated village, its inhabitants strangely listless and withdrawn. As he approached, a chilling moan echoed through the air. A villager, eyes vacant and skin pallid, lurched towards him, a guttural growl escaping its lips. Before Goku could even react, another followed, and then another. He fought them off with his usual speed and power, but something was wrong. The infected were relentless, their movements jerky and unnatural. He managed to escape, but not before a stray, infected claw grazed his arm. He barely felt it at the time, to focus on the overwhelming numbers. Back on Earth, he began to feel off a persistent fatigue, a dull ache in his muscles that even his Saiyan physiology couldn't shake. He dismissed it as the aftermath of his recent battles, the toll of constant exertion. But then, his senses started to dully. The vibrant colors of the world seemed muted, the sounds distant. He found himself growing irritable, his usual good-natured demeanor replaced with a strange, unsettling apathy. One evening, while training with Vegeta, Goku felt a sharp, agonizing pain in his arm. He looked down to see the scratch from the infected villager had turned into a festering wound, a dark, pulsating vein spreading from it. His vision swam, and a wave of nausea washed over him. He saw Vegeta's concerned face, but it seemed distant, distorted. "Goku, what's wrong?" Vegeta's voice was a low rumble. Goku tried to answer, but a strangled gasp escaped his lips. His body convulsed, his muscles tightening with an unnatural rigidity. He felt a burning sensation spread from his arm, a cold, creeping dread that seeped into his very bones. His mind, once sharp and focused, began to cloud over, the familiar thoughts of training and fighting replaced by a primal, overwhelming hunger. He looked at his hands, his powerful Saiyan hands, and saw them twitching, claw-like. A guttural sound, not his own, rumbled in his chest. He saw Vegeta recoil, his eyes widening in horror. "No, this can't be," Vegeta stammered, sensing the shift in Goku's ki, the unnatural darkness that was consuming him. Goku's eyes, once full of warmth and determination, now glowed with a vacant, predatory hunger. The familiar, bright energy of the greatest warrior on Earth was being extinguished, replaced by the chilling, relentless drive of the undead. He let out a horrifying, inhuman roar, a sound that sent shivers down Vegeta's spine. The greatest hero of the universe had fallen. The zombie infection had claimed Goku.